Hello, my name is Armando Garcia, but you can call me Mondo. Welcome to Film Analysis, where I analyze different films when I feel like doing so, and I deem them good or bad. So to further analyze this film, we are going to split it into different sections. So to start things off, I'm going to explain the breakdown for how we're going to analyze this film. We are first off going to list the synopsis, so what is this film really about? Then we'll dive into the cast, some celebrity cameos. We'll really dive into the reviews of it all. We'll see, was it good? Was it bad? Was it a flop? Did it do great? Did it run numbers? All that kind of stuff. My overall thesis, my overall argument, is it good? Is it bad? What important messages does it have? And then we're going to bring in some filmic analysis. Then I'm going to explain the so what. So what? Why should you care? Why should the general public care? And I will have a point of refutation as well. I will see the other side, and we will go from there. Today we are going to analyze the film Zoolander 2. Good or bad, and what important messages does it carry within society? Let's go. So the synopsis for Zoolander 2 is a chaotic fashion comedy where aging male models try to stop celebrity murders, all while battling social media, body image, and trying to stay relevant in a world that's obsessed with online presence. When it comes to casting choices, it is very important to note that there are a lot of crazy out-of-the-box casting choices. So we have our primary cast, which consists of Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, reprising their roles as Derek, Zoolander, and Hansel. But then we also have Penelope Cruz joining the cast, which, mother, love the woman, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, talented woman. But we also have a plethora of cameos. I'm talking Ariana Grande, Carly Kloss, Justin Bieber, Joe Jonas, even Katy Perry, just to name a few. So with the cast like that, you would think this did amazing. This film did great. Everybody loved it. The cast is stacked. I mean, personally, Ariana Grande and Katy Perry, I'm sold. However, on Rotten Tomatoes, it does have a 21% on the tomato meter. And on IMDb, it actually has a 4.7 out of 10 stars, which is a very low rating. Thesis. Although Zoolander 2 was a commercial flop because it was criticized for its chaotic storytelling and heavy satire, it really does effectively address real issues like body image and identity crisis through all of its stylistic choices, highlighting everyday struggles, especially in today's world. For our first filmic analysis, I wanted to talk about the scene in specific in relation to the acting and performance of the overall theme. So in this scene, we get to see Derek and Hansel meet this new up-and-coming model. The name on everybody's lips, he's amazing, everybody wants to work with him, he is the next big thing in modeling. So as this scene plays, I really want you to pay attention to the overacting in this scene and how it really reflects on the fact that all of us at our core are very duplicitous. And for those of you that do not know what duplicitous means, I'm going to go ahead and put the definition right here. I also really want you guys to pay attention to body language. We really do put on a show for different types of crowds, and I think the body language in this film really encapsulates that very well. So when you pay attention to Derek, he seems very insecure while all is talking to him. He seems very unsure, he seems uncomfortable, he doesn't seem... He feels threatened in a way.
Are you like a male model or a female model?
Well, it's not defined by binary constructs.
That's cool. I don't like labels either. But I think he's asking, do you have a hot dog or a bun? Do you have a wiener or Regina?
All is all.
And Hansel seems a bit more on the confident and comfortable side. He feels at home, for lack of better terms.
Go on, Italy.
I support that. Derek, pretty good, right?
So in this scene, you get to see Derek and Hansel meet this new rising star. He's the new male model, the name on everybody's lips. His name is All.
I'm sorry, are you not comfortable with people like all in the workplace or something?
No, of course I am.
I mean, like, if your son or whatever came up to you and was like, hey, Dad, I really want to marry All, like, wouldn't you be so stoked for that? And like exactly what you want? Imagine All walking in being like, we're finally together. You would be like hell stoked for that, right?
Yeah. Be like totally stoked.
All is done
All
here.
is all.
Atari.
This relates to my thesis because people exaggerate their identities in real life. They are very over the top. Everybody in person tries to meet that standard that is set for them online. And when it comes to our second filmic analysis, I really wanted to dive into the costuming and makeup. Over the top outfits are often used as a mask for insecurities, often forgetting one's true self, especially whenever trend cycles get a hold of you. You always try and keep up with what's next because it's what people expect of you. And this really just relates, it all goes back to my thesis again as well. There's this really big pressure to look perfect online. There's a whole bunch of identity crisis messages that come into play due to constant change and feeling like you have to be somebody else. My third and final filmic analysis would be editing. So in this scene, you see Derek is being mocked. He is being made fun of. He doesn't like that. The editing quickly shifts. It goes from this chaotic story of flash and paparazzi and fashion and funny and very satirical to this slow moment.
That must be him.
Where?
He's even more gorgeous than I imagined.
You're a lucky man.
You there, boy! What's his name?
Who? Him?
Dai, dacci sta palla.
That's Fabrizio.
Fabrizio. What a beautiful name. He used to be called Derek Jr.
Really? That's strange, that's my name.
Ehi, Fatlander, smetti di parlare con quel gay, dacci la palla.
Bye, mister.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Why?
I can't do this.
Why not?
He's fat! The fat one is Derek Jr.
No, that chubby kid's name was Fatlander. I heard them call him that.
Don't you get it? He switched the zoo part with fat. That's how he came up with Fatlander. Fat equals zoo.
So wait, you're saying that just because your son is fat, that makes him some sort of terrible person?
Maybe you're right.
No, I'm asking, does being fat make someone a terrible person?
And I'm agreeing with you. I seriously think that my fat son might be a terrible person.
And in comparison to the whole editing style, it holds a lot of weight because it is able to shift the tone of the film and show active digital culture at play. So what? Why am I telling you this? Why should you care that the editing shifts the tone of the film and it makes you feel some kind of way? Why should you care about the costuming and the makeup of this film? Why should you care about the acting and performance? Well, let me tell you, 40% of teens actually reported that content on social media has caused them to worry about their image. And 56% of men actually felt that media promotes an unattainable body image, while 42% said that they felt some kind of pressure to have a particular body type. This all goes back to my thesis yet again, because men's body image issues are very less talked about, and Zoolander 2 really shows men and older men at that actively struggling with their image and really worrying about their perception. It shows the absurd societal pressures of appearance and trying to keep up with trend cycles. And, you know, although some may argue that it's just a shitty, over-the-top, far too satirical, chaotic sequel, Zoolander does this for rhyme reason. Everything is for a reason, and it is all calculated. The costuming and makeup is intentional, and so is the editing. It really shows the masking of one's true self, and when it comes to the editing, it uses overstimulation and slowing it down to really represent the navigation of identity, especially in an online world. Now, with that being said, does this film get the Mondo stamp of approval? Absolutely. Zoolander has everything you need for a great film, and it succeeds in doing so. Until next time, Keep watching and keep questioning.